Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you being here. I am a full-time eBay reseller. I also sell on Facebook Marketplace local pickup. So mainly my channel these days is about what I'm buying and selling. That's what it has morphed into. Once in a while I throw in lifestyle things or choices I'm making, favorite products and things like that. But basically I take you thrifting into the stores local to my area. So this morning we're going to start out with red, white, and blue thrift store, and then part 2 of this video will be Honore Goodwill, one of my favorite Goodwills. All right, so part 1 you will see on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, and part 2 will be next Sunday. I will be out of town visiting with family. All right, let's pack a bag. Let's get cameras and batteries and snacks, always snacks, and hit the road and see what we can find to flip for a profit. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm taking you with me. We are in the store. We are waiting for new carts of hard goods to come out. Meanwhile, we're going to look at clothing together. For those of you who always say, hey, do clothing, your Lavender Clothesline. All right. I don't do clothing as much. It's just a lot of work, you know, in the beginning. The cleaning, the steaming, the photographing, finding stains. It's like, but I still do love clothing. So we're going to do some clothing today. We're also going to do hard goods. This is lovely. Who is making this? Nobody. It's made in China. It's no branding. It's a shame because a lot of these no-name, off-brand blouses have beautiful prints. I don't know why they just don't put a brand on them. All right, we're falling off our hanger here. So as you can tell, we are in long sleeve prints. This is J. Crew. We have lots of people shouting, but at least the music is not loud today. That is a blessing. We are waiting for the screen to change. White is 50, peach is 50, yellow is 75. So if you see a yellow tag, call it out and remind me. Say, hey, that's 75. Chico's is always priced up in this area. I mean, they're nice, but $10 for a Chico's top. So funny, in Pennsylvania, we used to skip most of the Chico's. Now, if it's a bigger size and it's really nice condition and it's a good print, then maybe. Okay, what is this one? Top It Off. Never heard of that before. Here's another Chico's, brand new, $34.99. Now, it is half price, but that's crazy for Chico's. Even new. Chico's has clearance racks. This is a pretty print. Oh, this is Free People. This should be up priced. Oh, they missed it. $4.99. Now it's blue tax, so we're going to pay full price. I went into Free People last week and bought myself a sweatshirt. I'll show it to you guys. And I paid, are you ready for this? Full retail price, $100 for a sweatshirt to treat myself, because I never do that. But this is Free People. This is very nice. It's like a duster blouse. We're grabbing that one. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. Again, a pretty print. That's Old Navy. I always talk about whoever creates their prints does a great job. You know, in my opinion, a blouse should be like $4 or $5 if it's not like a designer brand. If it's a designer brand, I get it. But sometimes they really price things like, look at this, Fashion Bug, $5. Now this one is on sale. All right, we'll take a look at Fashion Bug. Do we want Fashion Bug? No. I do have some limits. Truth be told, I'm sure I'd bought Fashion Bug if it had a good print. This is Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Paisley. Yeah, see, $5.99. This is considered peach. But even so, I don't think that'll be a good seller. This looks like Loft. Who is this? Oh, this is CC. That's kind of cute. Ooh, who is this? Oh, that is stunning. I thought this was Tulani. I have a very similar silk kimono blouse. This is Cachet. Now, I don't buy a lot of Cachet. It just doesn't do well for me. I think Cachet clothing is very slim cut, but that is beautiful. Yeah, we're grabbing that. Did we see a price on it? Let's look at the price first, Karen. Watch, it's like $50. I don't even see a price on this. Okay, I found the price on it. It was $4.99. More than fair. We'll take that. Who is this? Talbots. I don't buy a lot of Talbots. I might have a few in inventory. I do very much pay attention for comps on certain brands. Sometimes a brand can really become popular and it does well, and then a couple of years goes by and it's just terrible. You'll sit on it. So this is an embroidered blouse. This is pretty. Who is making that? It looks like that says Anne Beige. I don't know what that says. I kind of like that. $7.99. All right, I don't think that's a known brand. Oh, this is Indigo Soul. Oh, it's new Indigo Soul. $39.99 new. Oh, $13. Okay, I do like this. It's a bigger size. It's new. It's peacock feathers. That's a lot to pay. It is lovely. It's got like a sheer hem. All right, we're going to put this one in and think about it. I don't like to pay $13 unless I'm getting like 50 back. And this is not going to sell for 50. Do I want that? I think I'm going to put my foot down. Putting my foot down, red, white, and blue. I'm paying $13. It's not on sale. All right, we can't go through everyone. Oh, this is Lily Pulitzer. Oh, white tag. Okay, so we said white is half price. So it's going to be $9. I don't think it's especially all that great. I mean, it is Lily. Lily does well in Florida. Yeah, it's an extra small. Again, not that there's anything wrong with being an extra small, but I think more people are, let's say, large to extra large than they are, you know, extra small, petite. Just a guess. J. Jill. That's medium. Oh, this is new. Yeah, again, just a cotton top, $6 now. Jumping across the aisle, this caught my eye. This is Sacred Threads jacket, patchwork. Here's the label. Again, this is a brand that used to bring, I'm going to say $40 to $50. Now this will probably bring, I'm guessing, $25 to $30. So paying $8 for it, I'm a little bit on the fence about it. I do think it would sell, but I don't think it's going to like fly out of my store. So I'm going to wait on this, but I wanted to show you this label. When you find this label and the colors are bright and it's very bohemian looking, you want to look those up. This is a little more on the quiet side, so I'm going to wait on this one. This is stunningly beautiful. Look how gorgeous this is. $15 though for ASOS design. I think they're watching my videos saying I love embroidery. And they're like, oh, she's going to be at the store. Let's raise the price. That's hard. Okay, so what size is this? This is UK 10, US 6. So I guess it's a dress. Yeah, again, too high. You know, when you have this much clothing in the world, you don't have to pay that price. If there's a scant amount where you are, then you have to pay more. But here on the west coast of Florida, it's ridiculous how much clothing there is. I think I showed you guys the back room in the bins video that I put out on Sunday. Was Sunday yesterday? It was. Well, it was for me today. Today is Monday. Yeah, not a shortage of clothing at all. Here's a vintage LL Bean, which I was excited for. It's the older tag. Looks to be in beautiful condition, 100% wool, made in Hong Kong. That is always a good sign. That's 80s or 90s, and it's $8. I feel that's a fair price. My conundrum is that's a very bright sweater. If this was quieter, it would be everything. This bright color, I don't know that somebody's going to want to wear this. Maybe skiing. $8. You know what? I feel it's worth $8. It is 100% wool. It's LL Bean. The quality is gorgeous. The person took care of it. I think I'm going to spend the $8 this time. Now, does everybody want to wear these bright colors? No. And you know what? This might be men's. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's see what size this is saying it is. It is saying size medium. I think that's a men's. I'll have to get Roger to try it on, but we're going to grab this one. Another vintage sweater. Beautiful. I don't see any stains. $5.99. This is Catherine Dean. Who's Catherine Dean? I don't know. Size 18, 20. This is like granny core, beautiful. Oh, I see a stain. I don't think that's too bad. I think I can get that out, even if there is a stain. It could be just the lighting. Yeah, I think we're going to grab this for $6. I would have been happier if it was white tag, 50% off, but that's a very pretty sweater. Another vintage sweater. What is going on here? This is men's, though. This is Polo Jeans, Ralph Lauren. $5.99. It's got the Ralph Lauren emblem on the crew neck. A ribbed sweater. Very like rugby. Ribbed will be a term I use in the title. I'm thinking I could probably get $30 for this. I think it's a really good style and it's a large. So please know that I hardly ever pick up Polo Jeans Company Ralph Lauren. I think it's the lowest level. I'm going to say up. We've got a pull right there. Now I could pull that back through. I don't think that's a deal breaker. I think that would go back in. I'm still going to pick this one up. I think it's nice. Here's another brand. I used to pick up Joan Rivers jackets. I think these were sold on QVC. This is a cardigan sweater 3X for $6. This is new without tags. You can tell from the button packet, button and thread. I don't think a woman would wear it with that. I don't see any evidence of it being worn. I will call it new without tags. $6. I'm thinking I could probably get $30 to $35, but that's because it's a beaded sweater that's new without tags. It's a 3X, and it can be worn for a fancier occasion, like a cocktail occasion, a wedding, something like that. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. I tell you what, this store has no shortage of sweaters. This goes on forever. I do like that they're separated by colors. I mean, it doesn't help us in looking for sizes. I did find this one. Now look at that graphic. You can tell that's very well done. String is missing. That's not always a deal breaker for hoodies. Some people don't care. Okay, let's see who's making this. If I can get, oh, I see a good label. Who is it? Oh, it's Robert Graham. Okay. What size is this? 2 extra large. Nice. $13. Yeah, that's a very nice hoodie. Even though the pull cord is missing, we're going to go ahead and grab that for $13. See, now that's worth it. I expect I should be able to get $55 for this, so we're going to grab it. Somehow now we are in Plush. How that happened so fast, I'm not quite sure. Look at this rabbit. He has an embroidered name on his ear, Ditz, D-I-T-Z. I have never heard of Ditz before. So I don't do Plush a lot. I don't know why. I really should. They're so easy to ship, and right away you can tell if there's imperfections. This one is a little bit worn, but he's very good. It's a little pause. I will run comps on him, but something tells me we're taking him. I think he's good. This is just Kohl's Cares. Madeline in 2 straight lines. That was one of my favorite stories as a child. This is not Curious George, but I also loved George. I think I liked characters that were rule breakers. Does that surprise you? I don't know who this is. Is this Dr. Seuss? Wow. He has his butt tag cut. That must have hurt. I think my favorite plush to find is still Steiff. I've done very well with Steiff. Now, I haven't found a ton of them, but Steiff animals always bring the money for me, always. Usually bears. I don't think I've found anything other than bears now, come to think of it. There's a little wolf, American Zoo, an aquarium. Oh, Kool-Aid. Oh, that's funny. Oh, he has ice in him. That's adorable. $3.99. Oh, Kool-Aid put him out. Okay, so is this something that you saved up like coupons for or something, or are these sold in the store? That's interesting. Oh, Fiesta. Grand Central. He's the Kool-Aid man. All right, I'm gonna look him up. I think he's probably common, but I've never seen that. Okay, I guess everybody knew about the Kool-Aid man except for me. The first one sold for $45. It was brand new. Put out by Fiesta. Oh, 1972. Okay. $13.28, $28.99. Comps are all over the place. Those are new. Pre-owned, $19. That's still not bad. 16, 14. So as you can tell, I sorted high to low because I want to see what they can bring. 19, 19. Those are new again. Maybe the date matters. Okay, some of them have tags and are getting quite low. I'm going to have to wait on mine because he's not new. Yeah, $6.95, $8. But that was very fun. But there are a lot of them. All right, the new clothing racks are coming out. Look at the amount of clothing. What? Okay, I just spotted these men's pajamas. Ralph Lauren Polo, $2.99. That's a really good price for these. Make sure they're really clean and no stains. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab those. This video, I admit it, is all over the place. There's just so much inventory. Hard goods are not really coming out. A few things. So when we get something interesting, I'll let you know. I guess it's a clothing kind of day. I think these are chef's pants, aren't they? This gingham check, what is this called? Check, gingham. It's not gingham, I can't think of it. Houndstooth, something like that. I'm a little bit excited and a little bit angry at the same time. Chanel espadrille sneaker. This is the crackle one. I forgot what they call it. I'll Google it for us. I think these are real. They're beautiful. The touch of them, gorgeous. But look where the security tag is put. Right through the leather. You're killing me. So that's gonna have a hole. What are they charging? $25. It's not a bad price. Do we get them for $25? I don't understand why they don't put that thing through like the lace. Maybe they feel like they really don't want security tags taken out. You can see somebody did take one off. Yeah, these are gorgeous. Who are my Chanel people? That looks really good. Now, if I put them on eBay, eBay will authenticate them, so that is a good thing. And they need to be cleaned up. All right, I think we're taking these for $25, but red, white, and blue, stop putting the tags through leather. Again, not a shortage of inventory. You would think they would price a little bit lower. Lots of sneakers, all separated by color. It's a very fun place to shop. Who's making these? They're lighter than I thought. I thought that was going to be a heavier shoe. That's not it. Got some shiny boots up here. I was really happy with the boots that I got at the bins the other day. Those are gorgeous boots. They're Zara, but they're in like new condition. Who are these? Oh, this is Prada. Okay, once again, that is a real, that is not a fake. Look at the quality of this. Stunning. I can imagine what they want for them. Made in Italy. Ooh, very pretty. I don't know what these would go for. See, now you've got the hole right there, and they pierce the leather. Oh, $45. That still might be okay for these. I wonder if they're going to take that tag off for me to show how bad the hole is. All right, we might put this in the cart. I don't think I'm paying $45 for these, but that is a beautiful shoe. I was hoping these were Chanel, but they're not. A lot of quilted sneakers like this. There's another pair of them down here. Is that the same brand? Steve Madden. I guess a diamond quilted pattern is pretty common, but they always make me think of Chanel. It's a military boot. Those are kind of nice. They feel light in the hand though. They don't feel like they're all Global Win. That's the brand. They don't feel like they're anything when you touch them. Oh, who are these? Oh, those are pretty. Oh, I like those. Who's making these? Is this even real leather? Doesn't feel like it. There's no marking whatsoever. Okay, those are very cool. I wish they were somebody good. I would think about those for me. Oh man, I really, really, really like them. Triple really. They're kind of like a gladiator sandal, aren't they? I don't want to be a gladiator, but I want to wear gladiator sandals. I am 65. I got to get a hold of myself and start wearing sensible shoes. When I go thrifting now, I always wear supportive. Got Nikes on. All right, I don't see anything else calling our names. It's Puma. All of these shoes just came out like 10 minutes ago. American Eagle. Espadrille, wedge, platform, all the words. Oh, we have some green boots over here. Those are fake alligator. You can feel how fake they are. I mean, part of it might be leather, but it's not very good leather. Morales boots. Never heard of them. I'm going to wait on those. And what did Red, White, and Blue want for them? I don't see a price tag. Oh, there it is. They want $60. There's a whole second tier. I see some driving moccasins over there. Who are these? I can't read that. Aldo. This is real leather. I'm surprised Aldo is putting out, let's stand up, a suede kind of Western style. Okay, I kind of like those. What are they getting for these? These are, oh, $8. Okay, these would be good for a Halloween outfit. That would be good for, yeah, hippie, boho. Aldo does not bring the money, but I think this is a good buy for $8. As you resell year after year, sometimes the style and the quality trumps the brand. I think I'll do okay with those. I'll throw those in. Wow, this is a very chunky, heavy shoe. This is Tory Burch, I think. Those seem to be real. That looks like a very hard shoe to walk in. There's no flex to it at all. Giving you all my brain. Keds. All right, we have Adidas here for $30. I do like those, the Gazelle. Those are cool. That could be a mistake that I don't look those up. I can't look everything up. I'll be here all day. There's just so much. There's Land's End boot. That would have been nicer if it was LL Bean. I would look that up. Has to be worth the time to look things up. Because when you're in the stores, in the thrift stores, as much as I am, you're looking up like hundreds or thousands of items every week. It's part of the job, for real. All right, we are now in the backpack purse aisle. Lululemon bag. I used to save my bags when I shopped at Lululemon, and I sold the bags. They did quite well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't make hundreds of dollars on Lululemon bags, but people buy the bags. I used to do that with my Sephora makeup bags too, the paper bags. Yep, I sold those too. I would lot them together in like groups of 10 and sell them for like $20, $19.99. All right. Oh, we got a fake Louis. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, that's a cute little bag. Unfortunately, it's not real. Okay, what do they want for it? Oh, they think it's real. They probably don't think it's real. They'll probably get $40 for that, unfortunately. And of course, the security tag right through the pleather, through the fake leather. That's a cute little bag, though. Okay, we're gonna look through the purses quickly. It's a little butterfly purse. What did women do when there weren't this many purses made? What did you have, a choice of like 20 purses and that was it? This is leather. It looks to be vintage, probably made in Mexico, I'm guessing. I don't see any marking on it at all. What do they want for this? $7.99. Yeah, if that was like $4 or $5, I would have taken that. There's a lot of work that went into that, and it is leather. And it is vintage. That's a nice little bag. Unfortunately, with that kind of pricing, it's not as nice. We just pulled this purse out, $45. This is beautiful. I don't think it's real. Just looking at the way the stitching lines up. Again, I would think that the pink would continue. See how the colors are off? This is a fake Chanel, but boy, that's lovely. $45. This is their rainbow bag, I think it's called. I don't know purses, guys, at all. It doesn't have a very good feel. Some of the hardware is marked, but it doesn't really look that great. My friend John, who's a reseller, is in the store right now, and he knows bags, so I'll be sure to show it to him and see what he thinks. He's an eBay seller also, and he shops in this store a lot. That's a crazy price for that. A few more handbags thrown in. There's a floral one here. It's like a canvas tote. Let me see who's making this. Is it branded? I don't see a branding on this. Nope, not branded. This is Lily. Let's see the branding on this. Goop in collaboration with Lily. What? What is Goop? That is so funny. $20. If that was 10, I would probably get that. That's in decent shape. Wow. You really have to know your handbags to be able to deal with this many. Oh, that's cute. Somebody had their dog's photo put on their handbag. That almost looks like a Brighton. That can't be Brighton doing that. It's a Brighton look-alike, I think. So at this point, you guys are probably all shouting at me of all the bags I'm missing. This is Fossil. I do love a good Fossil bag. Have you noticed? I do sell a lot of Fossil bags. That is sweet. Okay, what did it say? $9.99. Why are they so expensive? Green tag. Oh, that's very cute. Let's see if we can get it down from all of this tanglement. Okay, we got it. It dropped. Wow, you know why I like these? The leather is beautiful on Fossil. That is a really nice bag. Crossbody, look how clean that is. We're getting this, can you tell? My mind gave into it. Oh, we even get a penny. Yeah, I like this handbag. I'm getting that. That is a definite. A cart came out with a few hard goods, and I took them. We haven't gotten to hard goods yet, but I wanted to grab them as the cart was going by. The employees here are lovely. They are like, help yourself. So we have a Longaberger basket, fall, perfect timing, $2.99. So I grabbed that. Another basket. Roger would be so proud. I generally have stopped picking up Longaberger. There's just too many of them. But there are still collectors. And I grabbed this one. This one has kind of like a spring pattern, like violets, a summer pattern. And $2.99. Good pricing on the baskets. All right, what else did I get? I got 2 wooden snakes. I know, your girl is just all over the place today. I'm just grabbing whatever I feel like grabbing. $2.99. They're articulated. Is this what it's called? Those are adorable. I should scare Roger with them. Both of us don't like snakes. The other night, we were going out to dinner, and Roger said to me, okay, don't be nervous. There's a snake by the driveway. We were going to, get in the car. And I was like, where is it? He said, you're nowhere near it. So we both looked at it. I took a picture of it. I'll insert the picture. So if you don't like creatures like that, look away. I'm giving you warning. But I took a picture of it, and it turns out it's not a snake. It's a legless lizard. What? I never even heard of such a thing, legless lizards. Where have I moved? The creatures here are just off the charts. Okay, so here is our other snake, $2.99. I like these. I think they're very cool and they're very flexible. We're getting those. And what else didn't I show you? Salt and pepper shakers. These are a little high, $4 a piece, $8 for the set. I don't think this is teak, but it might be. These are vintage. All right, so we're definitely getting those. And the last thing is this stained glass. I wanted to see your opinion. Now, when I looked at it this way, I think this is the back. I was like, not really in love with this. But when you turn it around, it has a cat sitting in a tree. That kind of changed it for me. I don't think I've ever owned a cat in my whole life, have I? Can't remember. I don't think so. $4. I think that's really special, so we're getting that. All right, so everything else I've showed you. I had to grab those hard goods. We are still going to go through hard goods and see what we can find. I think we're doing really well today. All right, here is a handbag. Is this? Oh, it's like velvet. I thought it was leather. It is not. Okay, BB. Lots of fake leather. This bag is called La Diva. That's so funny. The Diva. Okay, who is making this? Michael Kors. Michael Kors really is putting out the bags. They are working in full force. Michael Kors. Here's a Kate Spade. It's kind of like a windbreaker material, nylon. I don't know what that says. Oliver? Something Oliver. Okay, I think that's it for handbags. Did we get anything? We got the Fossil, right? That was the only one. New carts just came out. There was a third cart, and the employee is working on putting it away. It is toys, and I grabbed a toy. So I'm going to show you what I grabbed. What in the world? What is this? What am I looking at? Is it a frog? $4.99. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to have to look that up, too. We've got some wine bottle tops. Oh, no, they're cheese spreaders. Oh, and wine bottle tops. There's something for everyone. All right, I don't see anything catching my attention besides this weird frog sitting on a mushroom. We're going to look that up. This is the toy I grabbed. This is Danger Girl. Natalia, Abby, and Sydney. $12.99. They're still in their packaging. I'm going to look for a date. It says 1999. This is Spawn. Gross. And I think this should do like 40 or 50. So we're grabbing that. All right, we have this to look up. I will get back to you on if he's really that special, and we will look at the shelves together. So I just typed in Quarry Critters Frog on a Mushroom. This first one is 9 inches tall, and he is a shelf sitter, $45. Here are 2 frogs, $19. 2 frogs, $11.95. 18, 16, 18, $6.99. They seem highly collectible. Quarry Critters Figi Frog, $80. I think we're going to get this frog and take a chance. I mean, some of them are $8, and then other ones are like $75 to $80. So I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm going to say he's about 6 inches, but for $5, I'll take a chance on that. Oh my word, what a crazy cart. We're just going to take it one side at a time, or maybe we'll switch back and forth, cross over. It's a little bud vase. Do you think they could have put the sticker someplace else? They had to put it over the foil sticker. This is Ainsley. I don't know that this would be worth a lot. It is pretty. I do well with some Ainsley teacups and saucers. Could it be a glassy baby? Please be a glassy baby. I have been thrifting for like 15 years. Not one glassy baby for me. I don't think that is one, but it almost was one. They look like that. I know what they look like. I've been looking at them online for so long. And I hear about everybody else finding them except me. All right, what's on the bottom shelf here? This is a plastic Buddha. A ceramic owl. I think he's a hobby piece. Lots of figurines. A cat in a basket. Elephant. Oh, this elephant looks like the cat we just saw the other day, only this is red. That one was like black. Lots of unusual stuff. Let's turn it over. Oh, that's so funny. Santa had a hard time getting going. Bobbleheads, lots of bobbleheads. Gold elephant, an older Snoopy, again, hobbyist piece, I think. Yes, 1968. Oh, that's very old. Okay. There's a glass swan. This looks to be like a made in China piece. Not really Murano or blown glass. Well, I guess it is blown, right? Yes, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you don't know glass, how it was made, if it was poured or if it was blown. Okay, that's a newer one. I do like those. I like when they're vintage. There's a rock for sale. Have you guys seen those TikToks or those Instagrams where a woman just gets a rock from a yard and she tells her husband she paid all of this money for it, that they're in style from Anthropology? So funny. Who are these people? Oh, they're like spaghetti hair people. Okay, I love these. I don't know who makes this. There is a marking under there. Made in somewhere. Oh, we're getting these. Those are adorable. Look at the hair. That's all hand painted. I hope their little arms aren't broken because they're very taped together. I think when I pay for this, I'm going to ask them to take the tape off so we can make sure that they're not broken in any way. Oh my word, more carts coming out. Do you guys have this much inventory where you live? I know some of you have nothing, but does the average thrifter have this much to deal with? Let me tell you, with filming and changing batteries and doing all the things and then looking at new carts while looking at shelves and filming and talking, I'm exhausted. No wonder why I need to retire. You guys seem to let me know that I can never retire because you really count on my videos, which is such a sweet thing. I love that you guys love my videos, but sooner or later, we're gonna have to break up. You know that, right? And I'm really hoping I can get to 100,000 before it happens, 100,000 subs, but it's not looking too promising, but never say never. It might happen, you never know. All right, tins. I think the tin collecting has really cooled from what it used to be. I'm sure some people still do collect tins made in China, but I don't think it's as popular a hobby as it used to be. Those baseball cards there 5 minutes ago when we looked at this cart, I don't think they were. Okay, lots of metal. I don't know what to say about this. Do you hang this outside or inside? That's so funny. It's almost like punched tin, but it's not. It's like that, but totally different. It's a pretty mirror, beveled mirror. Do I want to ship mirrors? No, absolutely not. Okay, we have a porthole mirror. That's kind of cool, $8. It's a very good price. Oh, Curious George. We were talking about him before. He's newer. Oh, wow. Look at this letter mail holder. It has all the things. It has a clock. It has Mary. It has where you can hold your bills. Maybe that's why we need Mary, because the bills. Okay, coming back down this way, this is the holidays section. Call out if you see anything. I know you guys always talk about, you always like shout at the screen. I love that. I love that you tell me that when I'm talking about something and you guys are screaming in the background. That is so funny. Okay, not seeing anything all that spectacular. What are these? Oh, they're little candles. Really? Do we really need little tiny gold trees that are candles? Not sure why. It's an ornament. It's a snowman. We have to do it. Yep, the Halloween stuff is approaching. I don't know where this stuff is sold. I don't know that sticker. I'm thinking that's a Target sticker. Oh, this is cute. Look at this little fruit basket, but it's spiderweb. That's really cute. They're kind of crooked, but I've never seen that. Is that something common and you guys have seen that? Who's selling that? Let's pull this down. Something about formaldehydes made in China. Yeah, I don't know where that's made. I'm not seeing it. Oh, nutcrackers. I tell you what, nutcrackers are made for every occasion. All right, we have Easter on the bottom along with some wreaths. I think that's it for this aisle. We only got one or two things, but we did well with clothing. Oh goodness, another cart came out. I'm not complaining. It's just, yeah, this is crazy. Okay, this set of dishes would be very pretty with that relish dish I picked up a couple of days ago. That light blue color. What is this here? It's a copper map of something. North Fork with the something. That's all I got. Cambridgeshire. There's a lot of stuff in different languages. That's interesting. I don't know what it is. Okay, that looks to be all bags of crafts and stationery. This is the bags of stuff area, which I really don't look at too much anymore. I used to, but I don't like the idea that if you want one or two things, you have to buy the whole thing. But these are good. This is Longaberger. You get 4 baskets for $4. Maybe I'll just gift them all to Roger because he's not with me. That man loves a good Longaberger basket. Yeah, those are in really nice shape. We're going to grab those. We got a little collection going on. Those should do well, though. Longaberger, like I said, is still highly collected. What is this fancy box? Wow, iced teaspoons. Oh, it's missing quite a bit of the set. Oh, look at the old clothespins. Not as old as the kind that you just stick on, but these are older. I think we're winding down. We're just going to finish the row, and that will be it. We might do a little bit of jewelry, just a quick peek, because I forgot to do jewelry. And this store usually has very good jewelry, I have to say. What is this back mug here? Let's see if we can get this off. Oh, it's like a diner mug, but it says something on it. Westford. Oh, it has a phone number on it. So it's a promotional mug. All of that work for nothing. Okay, this is Pioneer Woman. There's a beautiful print up there. That is very serene. I'm not crazy about the color of the mat, but very pretty. I don't want to deal with any big artwork right now. I still have the 2 frame botanical prints. I think I talked about them in the shipping video. I still have to list those, and then probably in about a day or two, everything I have will be listed. Not this stuff. This stuff all needs to be cleaned and assessed and all of that. Ooh, look at this teapot. That's a pretty one. I don't know why I don't like teapots in pictures. I think because I just don't do well with them. I have to look up every single one. So does somebody else. They were trying to peek under there. $12.99 blue tack. That is pretty though. That almost looks like an Ainsley. We've got some pottery here. That's a picture. It heard me saying it. That's a magnolia. See, now that's hand painted by Patty. P-A. Looks like Patty. Oh, she was serious. She's a serious pottery person. $4.99. Yeah, it's got some crazing and crackling inside. Oh, Picasso in the house. Bavaria. Okay, I think we have seen it all. Let's jump into jewelry and see what we can find. A lot of times when I'm looking at costume jewelry, I'm looking for the higher quality pieces, of course, like something that looks like this. Might be sterling silver, and it looks to have like abalone in it. That is not sterling silver, though, I don't believe. If those were sterling silver, I would have taken them. $2. That's a really good price, but I don't see any mark on it. All right, we're going to wait on those. They are pretty, though. All right, we have a whole nother rack over here. This seems really depleted. Normally, every single pin is filled. So maybe they had a sale. Okay. See, now this could be vintage. I remember back in the day, they were making like a snake out of this, and it would wrap around the woman's arm, kind of like Egyptian style. I don't know whether this is vintage or not, or if it's like a copy. I don't believe that's silver. I think it's like a choker necklace. Okay, that's got to be a lot of work. We're going to grab that. Don't know a lot about it, and I'm not in love with that kind of clasp. But we're going to take that, just in case it's something. Got some teardrop shaped beads here. I wonder what these beads are made out of. They feel warm in my hands, so I think they're plastic, because I think natural beads are usually cooler. I could have made all of that up, but you know when you touch like a quartz countertop or granite, how it's cool to the touch compared to like if you have laminate countertops? I mean, they're still cool. It's not like they're warm, but you know what I'm saying? So I think rocks are colder than plastic. That's basically a summary of what I'm talking about. Yeah, this all feels very cheap. Very inexpensive. I'll say it nicely. I think that's a natural bead, right? Is that like a seed bead? Let's see what the clasp looks like. Yeah, the clasp is vintage. $3.99. Now you guys are probably saying, that's worth money and you missed it. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, even the cases aren't as filled as they normally are. The better jewelry is down here. You can see the prices, $549, $364. I don't think the gray tag ever goes on sale. They just wait for these to sell. So a lot of this is sterling. But I mean, who's pricing this? I don't think they have a jeweler in-house. That's a lovely bracelet right there. 14 karat. I don't see a price on that. That's got to be $500 or $600, if not more. Okay, you know me, I had to turn the camera on one more time. Flying Tomato, size small. Is this a high-end brand? It's not. $3. This little top should do between $25 and $28. This is what I'm talking about sometimes. It's brands that are not the high-end luxury brands, Chanel, Prada, all of the things, but you can make some really good profit on these. Look at this one, Erica and Company. Now it does need a good washing. Truthfully, the tag looks dirty, but the dress doesn't. $6, and it's white tag, 50% off. So we're getting this for $3. I'm gonna guess this dress will bring $30 to $35. It's an extra large, it's a button down, it's rayon, it's vintage. Women love these dresses. I will probably use things like farmhouse in my title. I know, crazy, right? But sometimes it's not only the high-end brands that do well. All right, guys, that is definitely it for today. We're going to get to the register. I'm going to eat a lunch and then go on to store number 2, which I am filming for Sunday's video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, go out and get what's yours.